Imagine standing in the middle of a battlefield, arrows flying, orders shouted, death inches away, yet your mind is calm, focused on one objective. That's how Roman generals operated. And today, their secret weapon isn't hidden in strategy scrolls or dusty ruins. It's alive in Stoic philosophy. In this video, we'll reveal 5 Stoic tactics to help you master focus in the digital war zone you live in now. Lesson 1. Command your environment like a Roman camp. Before a single order was given, before any enemy was faced, Roman generals had one priority: secure the ground. Every camp, whether on the move or settled, was built with military precision. Walls were dug, watchtowers erected, pathways cleared. Each section had purpose: command tents in the center, soldiers by function, supply areas hidden yet accessible. This wasn't luxury, it was psychological warfare. A chaotic camp bred fear. An organized one, confidence. Marcus Aurelius lived among these camps. His journal Meditations was written between campaigns. In it, he wrote, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful, more free of interruptions than your own soul." But how do you reach that peace when the world around you is chaos? The answer is simple. Start with your surroundings. Today, your battlefield is not Germania. It's your bedroom, your desk, your screen. Your enemies are subtle. Buzzing phones, endless notifications, cluttered spaces that whisper distraction. Epictetus warned, if you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in external things. In other words, don't follow the crowd. Build your own fortress. Focus like a general. Your daily battle plan. Establish a war room. One physical space. No distractions. No indulgences. Only execution. Control the gates. Phone on silent. Do not disturb enabled. Use apps like Cold Turkey, Freedom, or Forest. Make it sacred. Add a Stoic quote above your desk. Light a candle. Keep it clean. Clutter equals chaos. Keep rituals. Start each session by reviewing your intention. End it with a 60-second reflection. These bookends create rhythm, like a Roman horn at dawn and dusk. Roman generals didn't leave their success to chance. They shaped their battlefield to sharpen the mind. You must do the same. Your environment is not just a backdrop. It's your first weapon in the war for focus. Lesson 2. Master time like a Roman tactician. In ancient Rome, battles were not won by brute strength alone. They were won by preparation, coordination, and perfect timing. Every movement of a legion was calculated. Units marched by the hour. Scouts rotated in shifts. Messengers relayed exact reports. Nothing was left to chance. To a Roman tactician, time was not a passive flow. It was a weapon. And the same holds true for you. Seneca said, "People are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to wasting time, they are most wasteful of the one thing in which it is right to be stingy." Most people today don't lose time. They bleed it out slowly, unaware. Minutes die in email inboxes. Hours disappear in notifications. Days dissolve with no trace of creation, only consumption. Step into tactical command. Step 1. Divide and conquer. Just as Roman commanders divide their armies into units, you must divide your time into blocks, each with a single, clear mission. Morning equals strategic operations, deep work, critical tasks. Midday, tactical adjustments, calls, emails, admin. Evening, reflection and reset, journaling, review. Use tools like Google Calendar, Notion, or a simple notebook, but never approach a day without a map. Step 2. The morning assault. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am rising to do the work of a human being." The first hour is sacred. Do not waste it on scrolling, checking, reacting. Begin with purpose, whether it's writing, building, studying, or training. This is your opening strike dash, and it sets the tone for the entire campaign. Step 3. The evening debrief. Roman generals would end each day with a field report. What succeeded? What failed? What must change tomorrow? The Stoics practiced the same. Epictetus urged self-examination. When the light has gone out, do not suffer sleep to close your eyes before reviewing the events of the day. Your nighttime reflection is not just a diary, it's a war journal. Review your victories, spot the ambushes, adjust your strategy. Final step, install tactical rituals. Great commanders used rituals to create rhythm and cohesion. So should you. Start work with a deep breath and intention. End with a phrase, quote, or log entry. Use music, scent, or posture to trigger flow. Rituals eliminate decision fatigue. They turn focus into habit, habit into momentum, momentum into victory. You don't need more hours. You need more command. Because when time is mastered, life is no longer something that happens to you. It becomes something you shape. Lesson 3. Silence the signals. Dominate digital distractions like a watch commander. In every Roman encampment, a select few bore a sacred duty, the night watch. These soldiers weren't fighting. They were observing, watching for signs of threat, standing guard while the rest of the legion slept. One failure, one moment of weakness, and the entire camp could be ambushed. Today, your threat isn't a barbarian invasion. It's a push notification, a ping, a vibration in your pocket that splits your attention like a blade. The Stoics warned us early. Guard the gates of your mind. Seneca said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." Scattered attention isn't just inefficient, it's destructive. Because every time you check your phone, scroll, or click, you're abandoning your post. Fortify your mind with digital discipline. Identify digital invaders. What steals your focus most often? Is it Instagram, group chats, YouTube rabbit holes? And name them. Because what you don't name, you can't confront. Lock down the gates. Roman watchtowers were reinforced. Yours must be too. Use digital defenses. Focus mode on your phone. Website blockers like Freedom, Cold Turkey, or Leech Block. App limiters that restrict time-wasting zones. Schedule the siege. Don't ban digital tools, tame them. Allot strict windows for email, messages, and social platforms. Outside of those times, nothing gets through. You're on duty, and your duty is presence. Turn devices into allies. Set your background wallpaper to a Stoic quote. Rename folders to reflect values, discipline, focus, amor fati. Keep only essential apps on your home screen. Let your tools remind you who you are and what you're building. Epictetus said, "If a person gave away your body to some passerby, you'd be furious, yet you hand over your mind to anyone who comes along." Stop handing your mind to algorithms. You are the commander, not the consumer. Every watchtower must be manned, every signal filtered, every alert questioned. This is how generals remain clear-headed, and how you can reclaim your focus in the digital war zone. Lesson 4. Prioritize like a strategist. Eliminate the trivial. Execute the essential. Roman generals didn't respond to every threat. They didn't chase every skirmish or react to every rumor. Instead, they asked one question. Does this affect the outcome of the war? In Stoic terms, that's called the dichotomy of control. The ability to separate what's essential from what's just noise. Marcus Aurelius practiced this ruthlessly. He wrote, "You must build your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible." Modern-day strategic prioritization. Today, we're flooded with decisions, texts, tasks, ideas, demands, but most of them, they're diversions in disguise. Step 1. Ask the general's question. Before you act, ask, will this move the mission forward? Or is it just movement pretending to be progress? If it doesn't affect your core objectives, cut it. Step 2. Use the Eisenhower matrix like a war map. Divide your tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important. Act immediately. Important but not urgent. Schedule it. Urgent but not important. Delegate or minimize. Neither. Eliminate without hesitation. This isn't productivity fluff. It's combat clarity. Roman strategists used triage constantly. What gets attention now? What can wait? And what can be ignored? Step 3. Kill the hydra of multitasking. The Stoics despise fragmentation. Epictetus taught, give your full attention to what is in front of you. Focus is a sword, not a net. When you split it, you dull its edge. Work on one task. Cut it down completely, then move on. Final step. Precision over pace. Young soldiers rush. Great commanders choose. They don't sprint toward every fire. They extinguish only the ones that threaten the empire. Your life is your campaign, and your power lies in this: to do fewer things and do them better. That's not laziness. That's mastery. Lesson 5. Rest like a warrior. Recover to re-engage. The fiercest warriors knew something the world often forgets. You can't fight 1,000 battles with a broken sword. Roman generals didn't push their men to exhaustion. They rotated legions. They planned retreats. They built rest into the rhythm of war, not as weakness, but as strategy. Seneca wrote, "We must indulge the mind, and from time to time, allow it the leisure, which is its food and strength." In other words, rest is not retreat, it's reload. Warrior's Guide to Intentional Recovery. Step 1. Honor the cycle. Use the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of full focus, followed by 5 minutes of release. After 4 rounds, take a longer break. These aren't distractions, they're your tactical regroup. Step 2. Practice Stoic stillness. Marcus Aurelius began his days in silence. Before leading armies, he led himself through reflection. You can do the same. Start your morning with stillness. End your day with journaling. Breathe intentionally between transitions. Stillness isn't inactivity. It's how warriors recalibrate. Step 3. Step outside the fortress. Romans often recuperated under the open sky, walking, breathing, watching. Take breaks away from screens. Let your mind breathe. Stretch, walk, stare at the clouds. This isn't wasted time. It's strategic reintegration. The Stoics believed in moderation, not indulgence, not deprivation. Balance. Overwork dulls the blade. Underwork rusts it. But the right rhythm, that creates warriors who last. So don't grind endlessly. Don't wear exhaustion as a badge. Instead, rest with purpose. Recover like a warrior, so you can return to the battlefield, clear, sharp, and unbreakable. The modern world rewards noise, but the ancients, they revered silence, while others chased more clicks, more opinions, more attention. Roman generals and Stoic philosophers learned the opposite, that true power is the ability to stay focused when the world demands distraction. You now have 5 weapons, but tools alone don't win wars. Discipline does. So when the next distraction comes, when your phone buzzes, and when your mind drifts toward what's easy, ask yourself, would a Roman general break formation for a notification? Because the war for your focus is already underway. And the only question left is this: will you lead your mind, or will you let the world conquer it?